All right, here we go. OneNGlen back in action with another install video. I'm gonna do a full brake job on my Jeep JK right here. It's a 2015 Jeep Unlimited. It's got the 4-door and it's a Rubicon. So you can see it here behind me. Jeep, 35-inch wheels, rock crawler, 2.5-inch lift, Gobi Stealth roof rack on it. Some rock rails. I had an install video on those. Got them powder coated at Fox Valley Powder Coating. So we are going to be doing a full brake job on this Jeep right here. I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to do it. Brake jobs on newer vehicles are all relatively the same. All right, next stop, wheels will be off the Jeep and we'll be getting ready to take off the rotor. All right, next stop, we got our wheels off the Jeep all the way around. We got up on jack stands, keep us nice and safe. Got our rock crawler control arms here. I live in the Midwest, so everything under this bad boy is just rusty. That's what happens when you use salt. Anyways, get this caliper off is the first thing you're gonna do. And you have two 13 bolts right here, 13 millimeters. One here, one here. Take both those completely out. This caliper is gonna come off. All right, caliper's off, brake pads are out. So these bolts back here, this top and bottom one is a 21 millimeter. Take those both off. And this will release your bracket, like your assembly. And then your rotor should come right off. Here's your rotor. Rotor's off. So that is how you get your front rotor off. And put that off to the side. Easy enough. So now your whole front rotor is off here. You just have your hub, your caliper for your pads, which stops your brakes. The new one's gonna go back on. We'll re-grease these. Put some grease all over here and it'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, so I got the new caliper. I ended up purchasing a drilled and slotted rotor and ceramic pads. It's made by R1. I bought it off of Amazon. It had really good reviews. I do all the work myself on my vehicles, so I figure, let me save a little money, buy all the parts off Amazon, something that has really good reviews, and give it a shot. So I'll do an update after several months and see how these things are going. But as of right now, that is what I picked. Again, they are made by a company called R1. And that's what I'm using. Drilled and slotted rotors, ceramic brake pads. So I got the rotor mounted back up here. And you just put this, your bracket back up on there. You have your two 21 millimeter bolts, this one and this one. I tightened them up with a 1/2-inch ratchet like this, and then I came back through and I used my breaker bar to then put a lot of basically torque onto that bolt. So these things are mounted nice and solid. Rotor's on there. I have some brake cleaner I'll spray on there before I get it up there and spun up. So that's what these look like. And now I'm going to show you, next thing you have to do is you have to compress your caliper. All right. So you can see I have the handle here, that bar that I showed you how it goes over this, rest up against the back of your calipers here. The round bar, the round circle goes up against your piston. And once you have pressure from here, when you tighten this up, then all you do is, let me see if I can get this going here. So then you just start tightening with the back of your hand here. And it should hold nice and in place, and you can see it turning. And what it's doing is, slowly but surely, it is compressing that piston back into the caliper. All right, so the piston is compressed back in. You can see it from this side, how it's all the way in there. All right, front rotor, new pads on there, nice fresh pads, rotors on here. Looking good, everything's bolted up. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the other side. I'll go to the back. The the back is the exact same. If there's any difference, I will go ahead and film it. But they all should be pretty much the same instruction, you know, same bolts. Take the calipers off, take the bracket off, take the rotors out of there. Same thing. So if you could do one, you can do four. All right, slotted, drilled rotors, same size. They're not big brakes. They're not anything fancy. They should just allow it to cool a little bit better. New ceramic pads. So that's it for this video. If there is anything else, it'll be coming up just shortly. When I do the rears, I'm gonna get all mounted back up, take it for a little test drive. All right, OneNGlen out. If you are doing a brake job on a Jeep or really anything and this tutorial helps, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you watch my buddy Fonzo over in this corner or this corner. I don't know where it shows up. Subscribe to his channel, subscribe to my channel, and watch any other videos that you haven't seen. I got about 160 videos up now. Check them out. All right, OneNGlen out. Thanks for subscribing. Tell all your friends, friends of friends. See ya.